morning, everyone. Today we're going to do two things. First, we're going to take a look at SOFI since earnings are coming up around April 29th, and I want to use this as a teaching moment. Then we're going to check in on our portfolio so you can see how things have been progressing. All right, so let's start with SOFI. When you're investing in growth stocks, it's important to know when earnings are coming up because that's when we tend to see increased volatility, meaning price can move quickly in either direction. So instead of reacting, we want to plan ahead. So let's take a look at the chart. Right now, SoFi is trading around $20 in the $20 area. And what I'm noticing is that price is consolidating just under resistance. Now this H with the heart on it, this represents the highest SoFi reached last week. This would be like the tip of the candle, last week's candle, and at the highest it's traded. Now, when I zoom out, instead of focusing on exact prices, I think in terms of zones. So here are a few areas I'm watching. The first area is this area between $19 and $19.30. This would be a lighter pullback area. So this would be the area I'm looking at first. The next area, and this is the main one, is between $18 and $18.70. This is where price has shown stronger support here before. And then if we get a bigger move, there's another area down where $17 could find support. And then at the least, I notated down here in this box, this is an area where price has spent quite a few days and it just got stuck there. It was like $16.30 to $16.50. So then I have that down here. And all of this that you see here from the bottom to the top, this is all of the price action from April 1st until now. So you can kind of get a bird's eye view of what the month has looked like. So let's open this up a little bit here. I just tend to like to see it like that. All right, so now, one strategy I like, especially around earnings, is splitting your buys. So instead of trying to time it perfectly, you can buy half before earnings and half after. For example, if I want to add 10 shares, I could place a limit order today for 5 shares somewhere in this $18 zone here, set it good to canceled, and let the market come to me. Then that way the order is placed, and if it hits my level, the market will fill it on my behalf, and I can just go on about my business. And in that way, if price drops before earnings, I get filled automatically. If it doesn't, no problem at all. I still have cash ready for after earnings. This is how we start thinking like investors. We're not chasing the price around. We're planning ahead. We're saying if price comes to me, I'm ready. If it doesn't, I'll reassess later. Then after earnings, I'll come back, look at the chart again, and decide if I want to add the second half. So that is that. Now let's go check in on the portfolio. Log in. Make sure you're on paperMoney. Okay, so we have VTI, we have SEHD, SOFI, and AMD. Everything is progressing well, but the focus here is the process, not just the numbers. I want to highlight something about VTI. We already have around $1,500 invested, and earlier I mentioned a goal of contributing about $1,200 a year, roughly $100 a month. So we can treat this position as already being funded for the year, which allows us now focus on building out the other positions. That's how we stay balanced and intentional with our portfolio. Going forward, I'll check in on this weekly so you can see how decisions are made in real time. The biggest takeaway from today is pay attention to earnings, plan your entries ahead of time, build your position with intention, not emotion. This is the same mindset I use whether I'm investing or selling stock options, planning ahead and letting the setup come to me. All right, I will see you in the next one. And just a heads up, I may go back into here later so we can add to some of the other positions, but for now, I will see you in the next one. Bye.